Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on where you're at now. If you're in America, it's afternoon. I know if you're in Africa, you're in a different part of the world. It's might be nighttime now. Anyway, I will introduce myself as the messenger. Just call me messenger. I'm here to pass a message, which is talking about numerology. And I was introduced to numerology back in the days, and through YouTube, of course. This is why I love this platform. And my channel, Light Above, you know what I'm saying? Light Above. This is what this channel is about. I'm here to spread the light so people can see, things they don't know about themselves. What I mean about that? Every number, if we use your date of birth to break down what your number is. So if you're one, if you look behind me, so the graph I have here, we got 1 through 9, A, B, C, D. Each letters of the alphabet represent a number. In numerology, we only deal with 1 through 9. So if you have this, or you could draw something like that, it'll be easy when you're doing names or even different things, places you go. Everything has the energy of numbers in it. So, what is numerology? Because this is what the channel is about, numerology. Of course, I might do other stuff, but numerology is the focus. And the focus is mainly because I'll put numerology, which is in the Bible too. I know some people might be skeptical about that because they're like, God don't approve of that. So, yes, how you say God don't approve of that? Did he tell you with his mouth? Anyway, numerology is good. It's not like people might say it's unholy. Numbers is holy. God made numbers. This is what I'm trying to tell you. We all have numbers. And it'll help you understand who you are, especially those kids going to school. You're in college, you're undecided about what you want to do in life. So grown up people still confused about themselves. They don't know who they are really, what their purpose is in this life. But going back to those kids who's going to school, once you know your number, you know your purpose, you know your strength, it'll be easier to make a decision instead of a lot of you. When I was in college, a lot of people undecided. What are you undecided? I go to school, maybe after second year I might pick but you already spend a lot of money and you don't want to do that. You want to be like, go to school and know exactly what you want, get into it. So you don't go waste time in school. This is mainly for the kids. And this is for the younger children. It was like, younger. And the more you know yourself, especially when you're in high school, junior high school, the more you understand yourself. If I knew myself when I was young like that, I probably would have been, better off. Let's just say like that. Anyway, what is numerology? It is the study of numbers and how the vibration of the numbers are connected to life. So numbers are connected to life. You know what I'm saying? We use numbers, the more numbers you got in your bank account, the happier you are. So numbers is something we all already do. It's part of our life. Anyway, intro to numerology basically. It is, of course, what I say is between 1 and 9. And then we got three master number, which is 11, 22, and 33. That's the master's number. Just remember that those numbers don't come down to a single digit number. They just stay as is. 11, you don't do 1 plus 1. I'm going to show you a little demonstration when it comes to, for you right now, one of your own number. You're going to use your date of birth to know that number you are. And you could use your name too, but we're going to try to stay with the date of birth now. And then down the line, if you use this graph, you could do your name, but we're not going to focus on name now. And you growing up, you're having kids, whatever name you're going to call them, make sure it's a number that you like the energy of the number if you use the alphabet, because everything is mysterious, you know what I'm saying? God is mysterious, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm going to use the Bible to show you like God is the one that started this numerology thing. He named the days, he numbered the days, and whatever you do on that day, he tell you this is the energy I put on that day. Okay, so what is numerology reveal your identity, including strength, weakness, talents, and ambitions. They would say that Pythagoras is the one that founded numerology. You know that's a lie, but he probably introduced it to some people who didn't know it back in Europe. During the Greek time, the Greek era. Yeah, Pythagoras is he went to Africa, Egypt, of course, and then but they won't tell you to go anywhere else. They'll just say Egypt. But he was in Africa. Egypt is in Africa, of course. And then he went back to Greece and he started that numerology thing. So over there, but he was already down in Africa. So this is something we have to always know that yeah, the knowledge, you know, is in the sunshine continent right there. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm going to use the Bible to explain to you what numerology is according to God creation. Let's just say it like that. Because it worked when you go to this, when you type your number, let's say you said number one, and tell you this number in numerology. People do numerology outside the Bible. They'll tell you one, stand straight. Their leader quality, their leaders. If you want to be a manager, number one, there's a lot in you. Like people just wanna, you could, like a flashlight. You're showing people path. That's what one is. And now we're going to the Bible, and you're gonna see what one is like. You got a light in you, meaning like it's not a physical light. It's a light that, you're a visionary person. That's when they say the first day God made light. You know what I'm saying? The sun wasn't there yet. The moon wasn't there. The star wasn't there. Those was made on the fourth day. So you see, the first day God made the light, which is the day. Day one. Day one represent the light. So let me read that. It's just a few verses on Genesis chapter 1. 1 through 5. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness called night. And there was an evening, and there was morning, the first day. So number one is like when you're a personality, you have the personality one, you're a person one, you shine. You shine no matter where you go. You at work, you shine. You're in your business, you shine. You just shine like you're a person. If you're not, you could be a people person. If you got the light in you. If you're not, it's because you're not living your light. You need to live your light as a number one. So this numerology is something that looking is basically you looking at yourself in the mirror, like you see yourself. You envision you can look at yourself. That's what that number is. Is your mirror. And once you know who you are, you could fly. If you got wings, you fly. Basically, you could do whatever you want once you know your number. Once you know who you are. There's other method. There's other ways. You could find out yourself. Like people that go to those astrology people. They read your chart. They tell you about you, but that's like some high professional thing you want to go spend your money on. It's easy. You could start doing it yourself. If they want to do it for free, I've never been to those things, but if they do want to do it for free, I already know, like, once you know your month, you already know what sign you are already. So what else can you tell me because of the time, all this thing? That's the deep science of it. But once you know the numerology part about you, that's a big piece already. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go and try to learn more about yourself, you can go do those things. There's nothing wrong. You know, the same way you go to school, you gotta take math, science, all these classes. This is the same way with knowing yourself. There's different, side of you. You probably need something else, but numerology is good enough for me. That's all I gotta say. So basically, light is day, and day, the light represent one, day one in the Bible. So I'll give you an example what I'm saying. Like for you to take your date of birth and create to find out the number you are. So which is like day one is I'm gonna use a number that's gonna give me one, a date of birth that's gonna give me the final number will be one, but I just want you to show it, show you how to do it. So when you get your own birthday date, and then you write down all the days into single numbers. Let's say, let me give you an example of that so I don't lose you guys. Okay, let's say you're born on March, which is 3. The days, let's say 21st, which is today right now, plus 19, let's say born in 1984, plus 1, plus 8, plus 4. So 1984, 1984. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna add all the numbers. Equal 3 plus 2, 5, 6, 7, 16, 24, 28. If you can't do it this fast, you just get a calculator and it'll help you. We see we got 2 digits. Remember, we got master number, which is 11. Let me write down the master numbers: 11, 22, 33. So that's the only numbers in numerology. You don't simplify, you just keep it as is because this is master numbers. So master numbers basically is like it's a 2 but amplified. Meaning if 2, regular 2 is a teacher, if you're 11, you'll be a master teacher. This is, I say, amplify the number, meaning like whatever you are as a regular number, but once you those master, you become in the highest level. Anyway, let's go back to our thing. 28. You just add 2 plus 8. It gives you 10. And then you add 1 plus 0, which is going to give you 1. 1 plus 0 give you 1. So 1, this is how you know your number, by taking your month, the day, and the year, bring it down to a single digit. We got 1. So if you were born on that day, March 21st, 1984, you're 1. So you got the light in you. So you're the type of people who could bring the light. You could be the boss, you could be the manager, you could be anything. You can own your own business. This is what 1 is really at. And once you have somebody on top of you, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel like this is not for me. This is not for me. They gotta give you your space, like because you're already a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like they give you work, they just say go. They know you don't need. They don't need to come and uh, babysit you. You're you're 1. You got the light in you. They already know that. They'll see it, and they'll just leave you be. You're not a slacker by nature. So anyway, stay with 1 is the number, and I'm a 1. So this is probably why I'm doing this YouTube page, and I see something that maybe other people don't see. And if you're 1, you might not see what I see. You see something else. You see some other way to give people light. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, it was nice talking to you guys, and I'm gonna try and do more. In the next video is gonna be 2. Keep going 3, 4, 5, and then I'm gonna go down to when I do all the numbers. Then I start playing around with your favorite superstar. We check out their number because you could Google that, their date of birth, or you could even use their names, people like that, or some title they use. You could whatever things you put on yourself, you give yourself a title. That's the vibration that's gonna be on you. It may not be your date of birth, but you still got that energy, that vibration on you. So basically, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.